In Canada, if you want to invest in stocks that don't pay any distributions and you're an income investor who wants to receive some cash, the best way to do that is to invest in Purpose ETFs. Purpose ETFs provide one of the best income ETFs. And one of the ETFs I'm going to review today is Tesla Yield Share Purpose ETF. This ETF has been out for a while now. I'm going to show you how much it pays and what's the return for this ETF. The first thing I'm going to show you is the chart on Yahoo Finance. So guys, I want to show you something here. If we look at the 5-day return, this ETF has returned negative 5.85. So let's round up to 6%. 1 month, negative 18%. 6 months, negative 37%. Year to date, negative 30%. And 1 year has returned negative 9.85. 5 years, negative 10.75. So round up to 11%. And if we extend since it was incepted, has returned negative 10.75. So the reason I'm showing this is because a lot of time people would come to these type of ETFs. They will go to Yahoo Finance or any other charting tools. They're going to look at this and say this ETF has returned negative since it was incepted. But this can be really deceiving. And the reason why is because on Yahoo Finance, for example, they only show you the ETF performance. Remember, this is an income ETF. So in order to know exactly how much this ETF has returned, you have to include all the distributions. Unfortunately, on Yahoo Finance, they don't include that. So that's the first thing I want you to know about this type of ETFs. So you have to be careful whenever you want to invest in these ETFs and you want to know exactly how they perform. So coming back to Purpose official website, let's look at the overview of this ETF. The purpose of this ETF, maximize the yield from holding Tesla share by using a cover call strategy and moderate leverage. So they use leverage to enhance the income, earn high attractive monthly yield from a cover call strategy 50% and moderate leverage 25% while staying invested in a Tesla shares. So what they actually doing is they invest your money, 50% of your money stays invested. So they're not selling any call on the 50% of your positions. But what they're doing, they take a 50% off your positions and they're going to write a cover call. On top of that, they add the 25% as a leverage to enhance the income, because if you just use 50%, you're not going to get a huge income. But using the leverage of 25%, of course, carries a risk a little bit, but then you substitute your risk with higher income. Participate in the long-term growth opportunity of Tesla shares. Stay protected from currency risk because this uses Canadian currencies. So you don't have to buy a Tesla stock itself with the US dollar, right? So it doesn't matter how much the US versus Canadian dollar fluctuate, you are protected because Purpose use hedging strategy. Benefit from tax efficient yield primarily through capital gains. So if you're investing in a taxable account, they're using a strategy which allows you to have tax efficiency in your portfolio. Eligibility. If you're wondering in which account can you buy this ETF, you can buy this in any of your accounts. Registered accounts eligible. So registered accounts are like TFSA, RSP, FHSA, all of those you can buy this ETF and invest your money. And of course, you're not going to pay any taxes. But for people who are investing in taxable account, this ETF also is eligible for that. But of course, you're going to pay taxes on your dividends. Fund details. This is a ticket symbol you're going to plug in onto your brokerage if you want to buy. Distribution yield right now is a 40.33, very high distribution yield. It's very good. And this is as of June 26, 2026. So it does fluctuate a little bit, but they've been paying very kind of consistent almost. Management fee, you're paying a 0.40. So it's a little bit higher compared to other traditional ETFs. Management expense ratio is 1.63. So it's very high. But again, you are getting over 40%. So the way I look at this is that I would take my distributions minus the fee, then that's going to be my actual distributions. That's just the way I look at it. But usually This management expense ratio includes everything, meaning all your exchange rates, all your distributions, and everything. And asset under management as of now, this is how much people have invested in this ETF, is closer to 400 million. Very impressive. NAV, the price of today is 17.80. Settlement date is T plus 1. This means if you buy today, your ETF will be settled by end of tomorrow. So you only have 1 day to buy before the distributions in order for you to be eligible for dividends. And a fund structure is investment trust. Distribution frequency, they do pay monthly distributions. Currency hedged, yes, it does hedge your Canadian dollar against the USD. One of the most attractive things about this ETF is that the return is very good, because since inception has returned 30.29 annually. And if we look at the 1 year, 36.52, and 3 year has returned 25.68. And if you want to have a diversification with these single stock ETFs using purpose ETFs, they have a lot of them. They do have, for example, Amazon, which pays 13.51. They have Meta, which pays 31.27, and more. I'm going to review all of these one by one. So in order for you not to miss any of the update, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you like this content, please smash the like button, and don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next video. Bye bye.